daily race here at Bathurst. Well, Michael Delane's jumped big time there. I'm starting in 4th, go back to 5th. Mark Wilson comes up. A lot of biff going on here. Ada ghosting, a lot of people get through. We're back to 8th. Move over in front of us here, just in 7. Taka, Anathema in 5. Mark Wilson, Zorba, Rev and Pisces. So Zorba's actually got the same livery as me on the Sirocco. Sorry man, I've got the Sirocco, he's got it on the Mazda. So ever ready, Daz, myself back to 9th now. Aussie Movova's gone back to 11. Gutty, Wombi, followed by Knowlesy, and Delane's gone right to the back here. The Pisces already pulling out a bit of a gap here over Rev. Sorba's always quick in any category we race against. Mark Wilson haven't seen before. Another Kiwi driver. 6th here. Always pretty pacey as well. Looks like we're going to get the inside line there. For some reason, Taka went out onto the grass. Maybe a female driver there in the pink. So I'll get up to 7. There's a move over. Now having a bit of a drag race here. Has gone out onto the grass. Rejoin sense. Gutty off. Just misses the wall himself there, Daz. Luckily a bit of ghosting working to the benefit of everyone there. Pisces really pulling away. Rev and Zorba locked together. No real changes yet. Side by side doesn't work too well through here, a little bit of a touch. Looks like Daz gets the benefit of that. Already out wide into the fence. Pinballing now. Gone back to 13th. We'll see what times everyone's doing. I've got past Taka on the Conrod. Running the Fed Up livery by tag, which is normally the FedEx livery. Clever change there. Oh, Anathema comes out slow there. We're going to get up the inside. So fastest lap there for me that time around, 2:13.9, probably slipstream aided. We've got 4 cars up the front, no change. A bit slower back in the pack here, back in the 2:17.19s now. Michael Delane's been running by himself. Let's see what time he does. That's another slow lap for him. If anything, looks like Mark Wilson might be gaining on the pack ahead. Tacky looking like they're falling backwards. Movo catching here, or the bit of a touch. Taka moves out of the way. Mo goes through. Mark Wilson here is making a move on Zorba. Zorba goes in deep. No, they concede. Price is a 2:14 that time. 2:13.968 for Rev. 2:14 for Mark Wilson. 2:15 for Zorba. I've actually gone a little bit quicker there. And the Thema at 2:15. Mo at 2:16. We get 2:19, 16, 17s, 20s. Tacky's coming in. He's really opening up the lead here. And Zorba's hanging on to the back of Wilson here as well. I would expect maybe not this lap, certainly the following lap people will start going into the pits. Suzuki Swift here, driven by Aussie. God, he's going to lose a spot with that penalty. Taka's back on track. Obviously didn't change tyres. Sub 2:14 then. By Pisces, Rev slightly slower. Zorba right on the tail of Mark Wilson here. They both dropped into the mid 2:16s. Obviously a bit of defending going on. I've been able to pull a second on them that time around. are really closing in here. Potentially a little bit of overlap, but not enough for a pass. So Wilson's into the wall. Quickly back on the racing line. Blocks Sorba. It's really aided me though. Actually, it aided me in closing the gap, but it didn't aid me in a lap time, as you'll see. Also it's caught up to us here as a result of the Zorba and Wilson tackling each other, slowing each other up as well. So everyone's in the slipstream here, maybe Anathema not so. Playing a cautious game there. Let Wilson take the corner when they could have thought about it. Luckily for me, they both go into the pits. Anathema follows me through. We're 3-4 respectively now as a result of those two pitting. Gutty, a fair gap here now, almost half the length of Mountain Straight, with Gutty moving up to 5th. Wilson and Zorba come out 6 and 7 again, resume their battle, both with new tyres. Vova back in 9th, Ever Ready 10. Taka, who's done their pit stop in 11. Wombi's also done a pit stop, new tyres. And Michael Delane looks like he's about to chuck it in. So Pisces gone the quickest lap there now, 2:13.766. That last lap of mine, I dropped from a 2:14.2 to a 2:16.3. Bit of traffic. Fresh tyres. These two are still travelling together, but Zorba's just dropped off a little bit there. Up a penalty if you dip the wheel too much on the inside of one of the yeses. So Rev's gone into the pits. And Delane's still going. So Pisces getting consistent into the 2:13s. Myself and Anathema continuing on. Yet to do our pit stops. Rev's out on new tyres in 4th. So Mark Wilson and Zorba 6 and 7. Is just about to come over the top of the skyline now as these guys get to the cutting. halfway down Conrod now as we all come out of Forest Elbow. So we're coming in this time, Anathema goes on. Rev's already done their pit stop. So they're on the newer tyres, they go through. So I've just come out just ahead of Gutty here, behind Rev. I've decided to save a couple of seconds and not put on new tyres. So Gutty's on worn tyres as well, but then we've got, oh, he's gone wide. Making an easy pass there for Wilson. On the newer tyres, something I didn't know but suspected could have happened. But last this lap and another one to hold the position. Gutty's not letting them get away either, he's right on the bumper. Over the back of my car now as well. So on board with Wilson's car, making it go on the outside, which will become the inside. He's moved over on me, crowded me out. But luckily he gave me enough room to complete the turns. So Pisces in the pits, Anathema also. Pisces now out, resumes P1, one more lap to go. For some reason Pisces pulled over and parked on the side of the road there. So drag race here, going to hold the apex. Wilson concedes and drops in behind. So Conrod's going to be the next move, I'm sure. So Rev's taken over P1 here. Luckily Zorba's catching up here as well. Hopefully take some of the pressure off myself and put it back onto Wilson. So no room for mistakes here. Zorba just drops off a little bit there. Anathema in 5th, move over. Tacky, Gutty, Knowlesy, Wombi, Delane's up to 11. Neveretti's gone back to 12th. So Rev's on his way down the Conrod. here we go again. Change of tactic this time. I've gone on the inside. Little touch there, he's just sent Wilson off. Didn't know that at the time. Let's Zorba through. Wilson's gone back to 4th. So Rev picks up the win. P2 for me, Zorba, then Wilson, and Athema home for 5th. Doing it the hard way over the grass. But plenty of gap there, back to Movova. Tacker gets home for 7th. Gutty for 8. Nolsey 9. Wombi, Delane gets in for 11. And Eveready is the final car in the field. So thanks for watching. Please give the video a like and sub if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.